U.S. singer R. Kelly has been sentenced to 30 years in prison for using his celebrity status to sexually abuse children and women. So in this video, we are going to discuss about R. Kelly's death, sentenced to 30 years in a sex trafficking case. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. New York. Disgraced R&B superstar R. Kelly was sentenced to 30 years in prison for using his fame to sexually abuse young fans, including some who were just children, in a systematic scheme that went on for decades. U.S. District Judge Ann Donnelly imposed the sentence after hearing from several survivors who attested to how Kelly's exploitation reverberated across their lives. "You made me do things that broke my spirit. I literally wished I would die because of how low you made me feel," said one unnamed survivor, directly addressing R. Kelly, who kept his hands folded and his eyes downcast. Kelly's lawyers had argued he should get no more than 10 years in prison because he had a traumatic childhood involving severe, prolonged childhood sexual abuse, poverty, and violence. As an adult with literacy deficiencies, the star was repeatedly defrauded and financially abused, often by the people he paid to protect him, his lawyers said. Through tears and anger, several of Kelly's accusers told a court in New York City and the singer himself that he had misled and preyed upon them. Kelly, 55, didn't give a statement and showed no reaction on hearing his penalty, which also included a $100,000 fine. He has denied wrongdoing, and he plans to appeal his conviction. The Grammy-winning, multi-platinum selling songwriter was found guilty last year of racketeering and sex trafficking at a trial that gave voice to accusers who had previously wondered if their stories were being ignored because they were black women. "There wasn't a day in my life, up until this moment, that I actually believed that the judicial system would come through for black and brown girls," the woman added outside the court. A third woman, sobbing and sniffling as she addressed the court, also said Kelly's conviction renewed her faith in the legal system. "Characterizations that have been made about him," she said. The sentence caps a slow-motion fall for Kelly, who is known for work including the 1996 hit I Believe I Can Fly and the cult classic Trapped in the Closet, a multi-part tale of sexual betrayal and intrigue. He was adored by legions of fans and sold millions of albums even after allegations about his abuse of young girls began circulating publicly in the 1990s. He beat child pornography charges in Chicago in 2008 when a jury acquitted him. Widespread outrage over Kelly's sexual misconduct didn't emerge until the #MeToo reckoning, reaching a crescendo after the release of the documentary Surviving R. Kelly. Several accusers testified that Kelly subjected them to perverse and sadistic whims when they were underage. The accusers alleged they were ordered to sign non-disclosure forms and were subjected to threats and punishments such as violent spankings if they broke what one referred to as Rob's rules. "The horrors your victims endured," U.S. District Judge Ann Donnelly said as she sentenced him. "No price was too high to pay for your happiness." Lizette Martinez was a 17-year-old aspiring singer when she met Kelly at a Florida mall. She was promised mentorship, but quickly ended up a sex slave, she said outside court. At the trial, evidence was also presented about a fraudulent marriage scheme hatched to protect Kelly after he feared he had impregnated R&B phenom Aaliyah in 1994 when she was just 15. Witnesses said they were married in matching jogging suits, using a license falsely listing her age as 18. He was 27 at the time. Kelly didn't testify at his trial, but his then lawyers portrayed his accusers as girlfriends and groupies who weren't forced to do anything against their will and stayed with him because they enjoyed the perks of his lifestyle. The Associated Press does not name people who say they have been sexually assaulted or abused unless they come forward publicly, as Martinez has. Several women who spoke at Kelly's sentencing were identified only by first names or pseudonyms. Kelly has been jailed without bail since 2019. He still faces child pornography and obstruction of justice charges in Chicago, where a trial is scheduled to begin again. This is all for today. Hope you liked the video. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.